The arguments between Phyna and Groovy, oh my gosh, it was, a sight to not behold. It was irritating to the ear. Like, Groovy could not even defend himself properly, and Phyna was just shouting like a shrew, like just interrupting even when Cheesy was asked to speak, and even when it was Groovy's turn to speak. Like, it was just a sight not to behold. I wish it didn't happen. I wish Groovy had just kept quiet, or Phyna had just told Ebuka she didn't want to speak about it. Like, it was just crazy. It was all over the place. Do you get? But anyways, let's start from the beginning, okay? If you're here for the very first time, you are highly welcome. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Now, Amaka, poured out her emotions and how she felt about Phyna. She felt betrayed at that point in time because she sent Phyna to Groovy to speak to him on her behalf, but instead she had Groovy for herself. And they showed us clips where Amaka was talking to Phyna about the whole situation and also sharing it with Fam Savvy and stuff. You know what I'm talking about, basically. And Amaka said she felt betrayed by the whole thing, and Ebuka even asked her if she knew at that time that Phyna had feelings for her, and she said she did not know, because you can't have feelings for a guy and be encouraging another girl to keep making moves or keep shooting her shots at the guy. It just didn't make sense. But anyways, Phyna apologized. I think that's the reason Amaka was even present for her birthday carnival, because Phyna did apologize to her that if she felt offended about the whole situation with Groovy, she apologized for it. And I just like that. I like the way they just quashed the beef, like let them not argue. I mean, Groovy was present, for God's sake, and it was crazy if they had gone back and forth because of a guy. It didn't make any sense. Now, moving on to Phyna and Groovy. Like I said at the beginning, guys, it was just a sight not to behold. Chai! Anyways, Phyna was going on and on about how Groovy played a game and how she realized the game and she played the game right back. And in my head, I was like, really? Did you really play a game? Guys, let me tell you what I watched. What I watched is that Phyna was head over heels in love with Groovy. She was dyed in the wood, in love with Groovy. You know what I mean when I say dyed in the wood? Me, you know when dye, you put a wool in a dye bottle, right? And you bring it out. You cannot separate the dye from the wool. Do you understand? No matter how much you wash it, it's either gonna just dissolve or something, but it's definitely gonna be that same color of the dye. So that's what I mean by dyed in the wood. Like, she was into Groovy, and to the end, guys, because if she claimed that she played a game, how about when the game ended? Why did she not move on like ASAP? Instead, there were lovey-dovey pictures and videos and everything. Oh, more, she really exposed Groovy. She even said that he was a mama's boy. She said that's why they were in a relationship, that he allowed people around him to control him. He was a manipulator. She even went as far as saying that they were always quarreling, breaking up and making up. Do you get? Like, that even before they went for the South African trip sponsored by Pepsi, they were not on talking terms, and immediately they arrived Cape Town in South Africa, like, yo, Groovy just turned to a Romeo, and she was like, where did this come from? Like, from where? Anyway, she said she eventually discovered that it was a planned thing, a planned thing by him and his team just for clout. That she felt like he was using her, because she was the winner and everything. She also said the time she realized that it was a game for him in the house was when she overheard him having a conversation with Cheesy, and that was when Cheesy advised him, after he told Cheesy that he liked Chomzy, that he should stay with Phyna, because since Phyna has been nominated severally, she had not left the house. It seemed as though Phyna is strong and stuff like that, and that was what probably motivated him to just stick with Phyna. But he really liked Chomzy. And in Groovy's defense, was like, I never hid the fact that I loved Chomzy or I liked Chomzy. But even he and Chomzy agreed that they weren't going to be an item outside the house. Like, the whole conversation was just irrelevant. He wasn't able to defend himself properly, and even Phyna's points were not really giving jiggy. Like, they were not giving me the action that I wanted. She was talking about how like I said, he was pretentious. He started being a Romeo when they got there, whereas they were not talking. That's South Africa. And he was like, ah, you're lying, girl, you're lying. And it's the way she shunned him. Hey, Jesus. Guys, there's literally a thin line between love and hate. Like, it's even crazy to realize the fact that they were ever in love. Like, gosh, she accused him of being a mommy's boy, and that she was allowing people to control him, and that he was always breaking up with her. And guess what Groovy told her? That just say you are hot from the breakup. Just say you are hot. Just say you are still pained. Groovy said, he tried to check up on her several times. She was always ignoring him and stuff. That, there was even a time she tweeted about being poisoned. He reached out to her. She ignored him and all that. Guys, the one that literally got me so dumbstruck was when they were showing clips of the lovey-dovey moments, intimate moments between Phyna and Groovy, and they were showing the reactions from Groovy, Phyna, Amaka, and Beauty. And that was when I realized that Beauty was even there. I was like, Beauty. Like, I did not even expect Beauty to be there at all. And Beauty's expression was giving, what is this? Kilo Shele, what am I watching? What am I watching? Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my god. I feel like Phyna really did too much. Phyna might feel she's expressing herself, but personally, I feel like a lot of the things she said, and even Groovy, were just so unnecessary. Like, the back and forth wasn't even giving at all. It wasn't giving. I was like, what am I watching? This is as if two kids are fighting over a biscuit or something, or a candy. Oh god. Remember that gist about Phyna assaulting Groovy? Guys, that gist went viral on all social media platforms. Anyways, Ebuka asked the both of them about it, and Groovy said there was never a time he assaulted Phyna. He's not that kind of person. He's not in his DNA, he's not in his lineage, he's not his kind of person to, be a woman beater and all that. But the gist was that Phyna was the one who assaulted Groovy. And then Phyna was like, you did not defend me when that just came out. I was the one who was accused of assaulting you. And in Phyna's response, she was like, she have never insulted Groovy at all. Not to talk more of laying her hands on him. That is so not her. She would never go to that extent. I'm like, hey, Groovy even went as far as saying that they cook up lots and lots of stories. And it's true, guys. Social media is very wild, especially on the streets of BBN. We have the streets of social media, and then the streets of Big Brother Naija, not of any other franchise. Naija, oh my gosh, is totally different, on a different dimension, and I'm not even joking. Anyways, guys, share your thoughts with me as usual in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about the reunion. Like, I don't know why this reunion is not giving. It's not really giving. Like, the back and forth, was just childish. Even Modella had to say wahala. Like, it was, what is this? I really felt, I was really expecting Groovy to like just man up and not even give her that much attention. He was like, you're lying. Anyways, guys, just share your thoughts with me in the comment section about all of this I just filled you in. If you're part of a Nation, please don't comment in my comment section with your criticism that is not constructive. Please, we are all civil. We are all civilized people. Be constructive with your criticism. That's if you have a contrary opinion, basically. Just be mature enough with your comments. Thank you so much, guys, for watching and listening. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on your post notification, guys, to be notified ASAP when I post a new video. Thank you, guys. See you all in my next video with undiluted gist. You know the vibes. You know the vibes.